So there's all this weird math. Here's what I want you to figure out in terms of how we can break this down. There's a little shortcut to trying to see how this all works. Let me summarize this right here there. If we want to look at mathematically how to break down the decibel scale, and here's the idea. If you want something to sound twice as loud, double the loudness, here's what's weird. Was it double the decibels? Because to sound twice as loud, you actually need to have 10 people screaming. You need to have 10 times the energy. And that's equal to 10 decibels. 2 people screaming is double the energy. It's only about 3 decibels louder. So what does that mean? Let's look at a quick example. Suppose your mom listens to music at 30 decibels. That's actually super quiet. Even old people listen to the music louder than that. Oh, I'm in trouble. Am I recording? I am. That's okay. Just kidding. Your grandparents. Okay, just kidding. Maybe your grandparents listen to music really loud. That's okay. 30 decibels. You listen to your music at 40 decibels, just as an example. So how much louder is 40 compared to 30? It is how many more decibels? It is what? 40 compared to 30? It's just 10 decibels. However, 10 decibels only sounds how much louder to the human ear? It's only about what? Twice the loudness. But it's 10 times the energy being pumped into your ears. So the point of this is it's very easy to destroy your ears. So in real life, you're nowhere like just 10 decibels more. You might be like, you might listen to your music like at 50 decibels, which is actually way too low for most of you guys. So how much louder would that be? Let's try it. 50 compared to 30. How many more decibels is that? That is 20 decibels. You see that? For every 10 decibels you go up, it's what? Twice the what? Loudness, right? So 20 decibels, what's 2 times 2? It'd be 4 times the loudness, which is how much more energy? What's 10 times 10? It would be, help me out here, 100 times the energy, okay? Which is 20 decibels. You see that? There's a pattern here. What if instead of 50 decibels, you crank up your headphones to 60 decibels compared to 30? So how much louder is 60 compared to 30? It is what? 30 decibels more, right? So how much louder does 30 sound compared to 60 compared to 30 rather? So 30 decibels more would be what? 2 times 2 times 2 is what? 2 to the third power is 8 times the loudness. Thank you. Which is how much more energy? 10 times 10 times a 10. It's 1,000 times the energy, which is 30 decibels more. What's the pattern? What would be next? 2, 4, 8, what? 16 times the loudness would be actually 10,000 times the energy, which is 40 decibels, and so on and so forth. So the big pattern is if you want to go from 0 decibels to 120 decibels, it's not just 120 times more energy, it's 10 to the 12th power. It's 1 trillion times more energy to trash your ears there. So the big idea is if you just listen to your music 4 times louder than like your old man or your mom or whatever, you're actually trashing your ears 100 times more. It's exponential. So what was weird is, if you double the energy here, the rule of thumb is, if you have twice the energy, it's only about 3 decibels. It's not even double the loudness. So 4 times the energy would be about 6 decibels, right? So finally, if you have 10 times the energy, that's where the 10 decibels comes from, roughly. It's a logarithmic relationship. That's the big idea. So the big thing I want you to get out of this is really to protect your ears, you need to turn down your music. That's the big thing. Because really, that's where you encounter loud sounds and day-to-day living there. Unfortunately, because we live in such a multimedia society, most movie theaters, yeah, they're way past 85 decibels, right? I'm talking about? So what some people do is, I know it sounds dorky, but if you go to a concert or a movie and you want to protect your hearing, you can get a set of earmuffs, but not like this, because you just look like a total dweeb, okay? They have those foam ones that slide right in. They're kind of discreet. You won't see them. And, of course, you won't enjoy the full sound intensity of the movie or the concert, but at least 20 years from now, there we go. You protect your hearing.